A long time. Yeah. So this feels good.
Nice. Glad you're feeling that way.
I honestly always wanted to just try out, just come in here
and just like
touch a film. And I've been here like 4 times asking for a job, and they didn't give me the job. So I'm actually excited to be here. It's in your face, bosses. I'm here.
Hey, don't hold it back. It's nice to have you here. To be here with us on the show, man. On the TFMHiphop show.
I'm a big fan of yours. So being interviewed by you, I'm sure it's going to be a good time.
Let's try. Let's make the most of that.
Do our best.
We'll do our best, you know. Good. Put in a good show for the people. And Mackenzie's in with us pretty much because, first of all, he's Mackenzie. And
when you say that, you know what's weird though? When you say that, that's like so many things because it kind of confuses me. Because even I personally sometimes like I don't want to associate with Mackenzie.
What should we go? We should say what we
should just say Rudeboy Kella.
Let's go with Rudeboy Kella. All right, okay.
I think that's the alter ego we can roll with now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of got a lot of them right. There's a lot of them you got right now. Yeah. But in the house, why he's here with us today? First of all, like I said, he's Rudeboy Kella. You know, pretty much one of the. How would I put this? One of the I can't say founding members, but then like one of the guys who has been holding it down for hip hop in UG for about a decade now.
Yeah, 10 years.
Like 10 years, right? And going on 11. Actually, 2016 is going on 11 years. 11 years he's been putting it down for UG hip hop and also for hip hop in general, but forefront of pushing UG hip hop, putting it out there, letting the people know. And he's behind several projects, like executively, playing an executive role. And at some point, I think you were about to kill microphones, and then like so in that aspect, I think he's like
microphones killed me.
In that aspect, he's somewhat a retired MC, retired far too early, in my opinion. But I think 2016 is that the year we're going to see
RBM, man. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I've been writing, you know. I think if you're a writer, like not just as a rapper, but if you're just like a writer, for some reason you can't stop.
You can't stop. It's like your mind is constantly.
It's like everything you go through, like every day, you just find a way of putting it into words. So, definitely. It's not like it's never really been my intention though to be a rapper. Like I've never grown up. I remember growing up, like I used to tell my moms that I wanted to be part of the gospel gangsters because that's what.
Oh yeah, I remember those guys. I remember those guys.
Like my moms used to be like, if we're gonna watch TV and rap, we're gonna watch gospel rap. So I was like, cool.
I'll do that.
So I was like, I'll be a part of gospel gangsters. But that was more of what I wanted as. I would say what I wanted more of a lifestyle, not necessarily being a rapper. You get what I'm saying? Like I enjoyed more of how free spirited they were and how they could just. I wanted that. I wanted that freedom. So it's never really been like about me rapping. It's just expressing myself because I do mostly poetry. I do floretry. I would do rap. I would do writing. I would do I don't know, anything really that would just help me express myself and whatever I'm going through at the moment. So I'm not retired. I've never started. I don't know. It's just rap. I mean, it's just hip hop.
You're going to put it like that. Never started.
I never started. I've never started. You know, I've never done anything that I don't finish. So I don't want to think I've ever started because all that. If you talk to like Hands Tactic, if you talk to Muddy Boots,
if I talk to Hands, if I talk to Muddy Boots, if I talk to LP,
if you talk to LP, if you talk to guys from who are at Bava, the likes of so many Isaac Brown and all those guys who have been there, people like Flex the Paper. LP actually is probably the best person.
LP, yeah.
Yeah, LP could probably be the best person to explain a lot about my rapping, because partly some of the tracks that I actually did with him, he helped me actually co-write some of that stuff, because all I wanted to do was get in studio, rap, and get out. You know, like it was never really something that I went down as a craft, and it's more like how we play Dulu, but we're not doing it professionally now. You know, so yeah, I was just going through a phase.
Having fun with it.
Yeah, just having fun.
But you still,
it worked out.
Well,
I had a #1 song on radio, so you know, I think that's what killed it, though. I should have remained so underground so that no one ever gets to know. Then I can keep doing it for years. Because now I've been doing. I released 2 tracks last year.
Yeah.
Well, not tracks per se, but like remix and the small freestyle.
I remember the freestyle.
Yeah, like. I wish I had done that like 10 years ago. It would still be underground, and I don't know. Yeah.
Well, 2016 here. I'm looking forward to whatever else you got.
Let's hope.
That you're hiding behind
there.
Let's
hope for the best.
I can only wait and see. I have a feeling though. I got a feeling.
Let's hope.
Rudeboy Music. You've been at that for
Rudeboy Music, I think it's 6 years now.
6 years.
Yeah, I think it's 6 years now. I mean, we're getting into 2016, so
yeah,
I would say like from 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's been 2 Rudeboy
compilations. There's 2 mixtapes.
Yeah, there's 2 mixtapes. The first one that brought out the artists like Big Trill.
Actually, you are very, very much on point, because Rudeboy Music started with Big Trill.
That was Drain Me Dry.
Drain Me Dry and Lost Love.
My goodness, that Drain Me Dry song.
Yeah, listen, tell you what, I haven't really found a track that, you know, makes me get excited like how Drain Me Dry did, you know, like, because I think if very many people understand at that time in 2010, it was cool to rap in Luganda but not cool to rap in English. Like in English it was
somehow,
in English it was okay, like, you know, you rap, but it was cooler to rap in Luganda. Like Janelle had really made it so cool that a guy like Big Trill didn't really have a chance if he was part of Baboon Forest, you know. So he had released a track called Zizu, and I told him, bruh,
I remember like, Zizu, he was playing.
I was like, yo, you playing, man. Like you're like, it was good. It's actually a good track, but I was like, you are like way.
I haven't heard Zizu in a while. like I haven't even talked about it in a while.
I know.
It was the same time frame. Like,
yeah, it was.
But I remember listening to Drain Me Dry and thinking, okay, this sets the bar on this level.
Like if you don't get there,
now we have to work.
Thank you. And that was the intention really, because I had like, I think 60 rappers that would hit me up every month, like 16 new rappers that would hit me up every month, about 20 every week. So I felt bad because most of them would come with tracks and none of them sounded good. Some sounded really good like artistically, but for broadcast quality it was total crap. So I thought to myself, if I got in touch with Hans Tactic, you know, crafted a few beats, or probably got onto the internet, got a few beats, then I can actually sketch a few of these artists and put them on the beats and promote them, you know, and make them be seen as the good rappers that they are. And Big Trill was I think the first guy that I actually hit. Big Trill and Eloquent were the first 2 guys. Eloquent was doing more of gospel rap. Yeah. So it was Big Trill and Eloquent, and then right after Big Trill, Keiko came in with Atlas. Yeah, we did Cover the Town. We did a few around that time.
And is that why you reached out to both Keiko and Atlas for?
You know what? That's actually it was a very weird collaboration, because
that's the song which apparently I think had guys talking about Illuminati and
stuff. Yeah, because he went like
Atlas went dark on that one, but
Fallen Angels and stuff. It was very weird because Atlas was so brand new. He was Swag Studios and everything. So he was so excited about the industry. I'd met him with Hans, and I really wanted to like know, who is this guy? What is he about? And he was showing me photos of him and Rihanna, photos of him and Rick Ross, and I'm like, dude, these are my dreams, man. Don't play around my dreams like that. So, and then Keiko, I met Keiko at Club Silk. She was performing with Rocky Giant with the track called what was that track called? Maisha ni Ngumu or something. Yeah, Maisha ni Ngumu.
Was it just the both of them?
Yeah, it was just the two of them. It was actually produced by Samurai. That track we used to go on Tuesdays at Club Silk and perform. So I saw her perform. I was like, who's this dope chick? Like, who the hell is? So we called out. I called her at the back of the club, and she was actually leaving because she didn't like clubbing or anything. Called her out of the club. We actually had a conversation.
Much has changed since then.
I know, right? Because she's crazy. So we had a conversation, and I told her that I wanted to interview her on radio and play her track and everything. So she gave me the track to get the radio, started playing it, and then I really pushed for an interview with her. And then I got an interview on a Sunday. She was very busy and very arrogant with me at the beginning. Then we became really cool friends. And I told her that
I don't know you.
Like at that point, like she was like, if it's an upcoming artist and you're telling them come for an interview and they're like, I'm not really, I'm busy, I can't do that. And you're like, why are you being arrogant? So she was really like rough with me, but then
even in that aspect, a lot has changed.
She's a very nice woman now. Like, she's really good.
And here at the TFMHiphop show, she showed that like she's cool, like family.
She is showing love each and every single day. So at that time, I hooked her up with the track, and I was like, listen to this, if you can do something with Hands. This was like a Tuesday. She went to Hands on a Wednesday morning, did the track, and by midday it was done. And then Atlas came to the station to give me a track. And then I told him, why don't you go to Hands and listen to this track? Because I'm doing it with Keiko, but you can't drop a verse. You went there and he did it that afternoon.
Yeah, then
Then Hands sends me a demo. It's like, can you match this?
You're at work. And
I was like, what the hell? I spent 2 weeks writing. And I think the first 4 bars were probably the best bars I've ever had, and probably the only bars that I've ever had that really made a lot of sense. So yeah, it's been a good journey, RBM, since 2010, and hoping for a good 2016.
Oh yeah, I am too.
I'm so excited. I don't know why Severe has refused to pick up my phone calls to get on the track, but well, he hosts the radio show now.
Yeah, a lot has changed.
It's probably
a lot has changed,
indeed.
But indeed, now we're talking on that. I think it's cool if we go into a track off the RBM.
Oh yeah, that'll be sweet.
I really like this one though.
That'll be dope. Which one is that?
The one that has the lady we've been talking about,
Keiko. Yeah.
And Navio.
Yeah.
Crazy. I like this track.
Ethan music.
Rudeboy music. Keep it right here, 95.9 Touch FM. I'm sure you're going to love this one. Coming in from Rudeboy, Navio, Keiko. Keep it right here, hashtag TFMHiphop. You know how to do this. Let's go.
Last night was crazy. Got turned up, got wasted.
These old folks don't faze me. These young ones won't bless me.
I'm crazy.
Nigga, cheers.
No, for real. No, for real. I'm crazy.
Nigga, cheers.
No, for real. Hey, nigga, Jizzy, I'm crazy.
Nigga, cheers.
No, for real.
Nigga, cheers.
No, for real. I'm crazy.
It's dope to see you vibing like that. Like,
man, I'm in my zone right now. I could literally sleep here.
That was called Crazy, coming from Rudeboy.
Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah.
Starring Navio and Keiko.
Ethan music.
Ethan doing the beat. You and Ethan like go back.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think people understand that Ethan is he's literally a sound engineer. Like he's not your ordinary producer, man. This guy has written like the tracks of 2015, the big tracks of Eddie Kenzo. He wrote that. Like he did that. He produced that.
No kidding.
I kid you not. Like people don't get it. Like
the thing, what I don't get is Ethan's humility. He's the most humble guy. And he'll be in a room crowded with everyone who's like crazy. Like, yo, man, we worked with Ethan and he'll not really even introduce himself.
No, because
he's
those are the guys who I think he has learned the business. He has learned the business really well. And a producer like him is doing it. But if you realize though, apart from a few flashy producers like the Washingtons of this world, most producers are very calm. Like if you check like Samurai, like you never really get to see Samurai showing off anything or even
funny. I was just having this conversation earlier today with my brothers and whatnot. Were like, man, Sam reminds us of Tim Duncan.
Exactly.
You know, like that chill out,
Like,
guy, very focused.
He's gonna whip your ass, but he'll be nice with it.
Nice.
Like it's really like I think most producers, I don't know why, just getting to think about it. Like I'm trying to imagine like some of the producers
Actually,
that are,
yeah. Now when they think about it, yeah.
yeah, like if you think about like Tony
LOB.
Halls, LOB,
Yeah.
like if you check out like
Hands too.
Hands,
Yeah,
if you look at
yeah, when you throw out
Eddie,
all of them
B
are,
Styles, there's so many of
a lot of guys are actually
very calm.
yeah.
Very, very calm. So
Even
I think exactly. That's weird, but
Yeah.
hey, Baru.
Okay.
Baru right now comes and he tells girls like,
Yeah,
"Yo, what's up? I'm Baru. Baru on the beat.
Baru on the beat.
Hey,
Shout out to Baru.
Oh man, that boy got flow. I really I enjoy working with with all these producers. But Ethan Music is like, Ethan is different. Is a real businessman. I mean, I wear his t-shirts every day, like just to support. Like not even. Like it's because when you see someone who has art and they appreciate that art, and you have to actually with Ethan, like you have to pay for his beats. There's none like free stuff, you know. So
Yeah.
like it's really good to work in that environment with people who are focused, and at the same time they make you believe your humility is the most important thing in the room. So I really enjoyed working with Ethan on this particular track. But of course it was recorded by Samurai and mixed by Samurai. So you know he's always going to be on this big project. So it was good.
Man. And you touched lightly on 2015. That song features on Navio's album as well.
Yo,
The
that
Chosen.
was, can I tell you something? That was a shocker, like for all of us.
Oh,
Yeah, like what happened was we had a discussion, like when you release like a track like Crazy, you have a discussion with the artist on how you're going to share the copyright and everything. So you know it was going to be split like among all of us, because at the end of the day we all gained from this track.
Yeah.
And it's a hip hop track, so everyone owned it in their right. So
which is why everyone was insisting, like on Facebook, or
Yeah.
when you see like the title of the track, it's
Yeah.
not. It's the credits for the track. It's not Navio featuring.
No,
Keiko.
it's like XXXX everything.
Navio and Keiko,
Yeah.
and Rudeboy.
Yeah, like there's
Yeah.
nothing like feature. It's all our tracks. It's it's this is what they call a collaboration. I don't think people really understand that part, but that's what they call a collaboration, like a collabo. So Navio hits me up and is like, "Yo, so you know what? I'm going to do something really big. Don't get pissed with me, but I'm putting your song on my album before you put it on your album." I was like, damn, you do that because that's good for me. I mean, you know,
It's all love.
it's Navio, man. It's Chigozilibuama. I'm good like any day. So I was really it was a good thing. It's
No
lots of love.
bad blood.
I know, lots of
Right.
love from Navio, man. I've worked with Navio since the day I saw him in 2008. And I've like emceed all his events, and he has performed at all my events. He has never missed an interview that I've called him for. I've never missed any event that he has called me for. We pretty much like brothers in the industry. So
Come to think of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Any event I've asked him to come to, he's shown up.
he's
Again,
gonna show up if he's around town.
Yeah.
If he's around town,
Like, all right, I'm not in town this weekend, but let's
Yeah.
do it next weekend.
Yeah.
And he'll show up.
I mean, I don't think people understand, but people like Navio, kind of, they draw lines. Their circles are small, so if you're in their circle, you're good. You know, like, so you have to also put your level there, because if you're in Navio's circle, Navio is right now literally doing African hip hop. Like, he's not your usual Rubaga boy. Like, he is Rubaga, but he's a continental star now. So if you're in his circle, you might as well start being a continental star. You know, you
Catch
can
up, match up.
I mean, come on now. You know, it's so it's good to have a guy like him, because you get to learn a lot, you get to see a lot, you get to just get amazed by his humility. It's amazing. So dope project.
All right. The last time he was here, him and the Myth got to play the Ventilation track. What do you think of that track? You remember that? From last year?
Ventilation. Oh my goodness. I think the Myth has had. I love this track, man. Like every time I listen to it, I'm like, I wish this had a video.
Yes.
Right? Like when
Yes.
we actually get to see his emotion. I I've never seen his emotion.
This was like another side of him, like just pissed off.
This was more like, let me
angry,
just tell you niggas what the hell is going on with that. I like that.
It was crazy. I liked it.
We need more of this though.
Yeah. Well, he says 2016 or something.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he says something. So
Can't wait.
it's gonna be cocking. So let's keep it right here, 95.9 Touch FM. Getting to this track coming through from The Myth, which is has been featured somewhere on Facebook. It's like this was probably actually it's The Myth saying that this was his track of the year. Not fair, but keep it right here. And when we get back, gonna get into some of your favorites from last year.
Alrighty.
95.9 Touch FM. Let's go.
Look, it's that sweet taste of sin that's got me doing wrong, and I need faith again. Yeah, but I don't know where to begin. Been gone for so long and the church ain't helping him. Been hoping to settle down, hoping to stop playing games, hoping for joy, hoping to stop laying dames, hoping that all of my nights will stop being insane. But instead it's fake joy, hope who I'm laying